Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. As what's gonna probably be the case for the next week or so, don't mind the rain. Again, if you hear it in the background, I do apologize. Think of it as ambient noise, okay? It's hurricane season, and it's Miami, and this tends to be the case every fucking year since I've been born. It's been raining. I mean, like I said, it was raining all day yesterday, but it was way worse today. Like, we had like a storm that just lasted like a whole damn hour down here in Miami-Dade. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But it's really relaxing also, you know, to just sit back, play some jazz music, light up a snuggie, and then just, oh, there goes my worries. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that today because I had to go to work, but you know, I'm off tomorrow. Hopefully I get the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe later on tonight, because it's supposed to be another storm later on tonight. But with that being said, let's get into Dynamite tonight, because that's what we care about. We have Ospreay defending this international championship against Fenix, which I'm going to presume is going to be the main event. We got Mercedes Moné defending her championship against some lady named Zeus. I don't fucking care. Don't fucking know. Why are you wasting Mercedes Moné, my fucking name, on a match like this? You're better off just doing a segment with her. This is what I mean in regards to doing match after match after match after match after match. There's no reason to do a match after match after match after match after match, so why go ahead and do a match after match after match after match after match? No reason to do that. You could probably be setting her up for her next program, but of course, we have to do it because it's AEW, and if we don't get any wrestling in, then gosh darn tiddly fuck, we ain't doing shit correct, right? We have Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and Kyle O'Reilly taking on Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, and Roderick Strong, and what I like to call the most pointless match in AEW history. But then, you know, I read the next match, right? Chris Jericho, which I'm going to presume is going to start a matchup with the segment, aka WWE, when he does his whole little fucking TV time special, his little bootleg Jeritron. What's it called? What he used to call it back in the days? Talk is Jericho's podcast. I forgot what Jericho used to call his own talk show. Oh, the highlight reel. Like his little bootleg highlight reel. He's brought the AEW, where he's gonna feature Private Party, whatever. We have Rush, or Roosh, or Immigrant, as I like to call him, in action tonight. We have a qualifying match with Dustin Rhodes and Jack Perry, and we have, I did see, I don't see it on here, but I did see somewhere that apparently we're supposed to be getting an opening promo from Swerve Strickland, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully he sets up something. I presume it's going to have something to deal with Will Ospreay, which is fine, because again, I'm pretty sure Will and Fenix are going to, well, they could open too, now that I think about it. But looking at this match card, nah, I'm pretty sure they're going to most likely, well, then again, no, again, Tony Khan's a crackhead. He might actually just do it at the top of the hour just to kind of rein in the viewers. I mean, the smart thing would be to actually main event. It's one of the few fucking times I don't mind the guys like this main eventing, because Will Ospreay is a part of the match and he's one of your focal talents. If you can get Swerve to open up the show as they're actually proclaiming right now, but again, I don't know what they mean by opening. I see opening in regards to promo, but then they may mean opening as far as matches considered. But if they do Will Ospreay and Fenix in the main event and open up with Swerve Strickland and him and Will Ospreay go back and forth on the stick, and then this leads into the main event with some promos in between, I will be satisfied. Yes, I am at my fucking, that's how up to here I am with professional wrestling when it comes to just giving me the basic fundamentals in regards to focusing on your world title, that I'm willing to just okay, ignore all the angles and shit, just give me the fucking fundamentals of focusing on the world champion, right? So we can have some goddamn consequences attached to the goddamn match. I know, very foreign fucking idea, but with that being said, cross your fingers. It doesn't look like a promising match card, but, you know, I've seen some terrible match cards end up being really, really good, and I see some really good match cards end up being really, really terrible. Let's hope it goes in the opposite direction, right? Let's go. All right, so while we have this match about to go up with Roosh versus somebody, I don't really give a shit. Let's talk about a couple of things that we just got finished seeing. We'll go from the worst to the least worst, I guess. So we just got finished watching this segment. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going. I honestly don't know what the fuck was going on. I've completely lost absolute track of what the fuck he was talking about. It was so fucking horribly terrible, but in the best way possible. It's like watching one of those. You ever watch a movie that's just like so fucking terrible, but at the same time, it's so fucking terrible that it ends up being so fucking good. That's how this promo was with Mark Briscoe. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, bro. I don't know. I'm almost certain, I swear to God, he did meth. Like, I know, the more and more I look at Mark Briscoe, the more and more he acts, the more and more he talks, the more and more I'm almost certain this motherfucker does meth. Like, he is like on a methany kind of band. He is going crazy. Okay, he's gonna meth you guys the fuck up. But yeah, he was, I don't know, I can't even, you gotta go watch this promo to see what the fuck I'm talking about. This dude was not making any sense whatsoever. He was rambling, he was droning, he was moaning, he was groaning, he was doing some things I don't fucking know. See, he got me doing it right now. Nevertheless, though, again, they were just trying to hype up the match with Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy and him taking on, I guess, the Don Callis regime with Roderick Strong. I don't fucking know. I don't care about this match at all. But going back up to the beginning, though, because that's what I really want to talk about, the opener, right? So you had Swerve Strickland come out. He cuts a promo, a bit of a rah-rah speech, if you will, right? Talk about him and Will Ospreay and how they goes the gets down when the gets down gets to getting down. And, while he's trying to put over Will Ospreay, out comes the Elite regime, because he says some little snarky words about them being bitches, pussies, all these kinds of things. They eventually come out and they're like, stop! I shit you not. They go, stop, Swerve! Stop! Stop! My God! My feels! Stop! And then Swerve's like, what the fuck do you guys want? And then they're just like, hey, so we have this match coming up in a couple of weeks called Blood and Guts. We're gonna do it because we do it every year and it's super convenient right now. But we only have 4 people and we're just kind of curious whether or not you want to join our clan. Join our clan, Swerve! And Swerve's like, you do realize I'm black, right? He's like, no, not that clan, motherfucker. Join us within our group, because it's us versus AEW. Even though we're the EVPs. Yeah, it's stupid. It's fucking dumb. I've been saying this for the longest. I'm not quite understanding what the fuck any of this goddamn means. Hey, look, the match is over with already. Roosh has a microphone. Let me see what the fuck Roosh is gonna say so I can add it along this fucking timestamp. Give me a minute, please. Alright, so I got a lot to say about this because, the opener in itself was... or not the opener, excuse me. This whole little segment here with Roosh and MJF, it wasn't bad necessarily. Look, I'm gonna get more into it in a minute. Let me just finish up this segment real quick, talking about Swerve Strickland and the rest of the fucking EVPs. So as I talked about before, you had fucking what did I leave off of? I think I said Swerve Strickland calling them out. They came out because they were offended by him talking about them. And then what else happened? I talked about, about them saying let's team up with us for Blood and Guts and shit. And then Swerve Strickland turned it down, which inevitably was going to lead to a brawl before Christopher Daniels came out, and he's literally just ripping off. They're literally just ripping off Adam Pearce at this point. It's unfucking believable. They're just blatantly ripping off Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis with this whole fucking. Well, I can't even say that. I mean, it's just an authority angle at the end of the day, right? I mean, what is ripping off an authority angle, right? It's just convenient that it's a bald guy with a beard. Fuck, I'm nipping that. I'm grasping at straws! Stop it, Devontae. Stop it. Regardless, though, as I was saying, though, we had this match now because Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, Christopher Daniels, he cleared the ring and he was like, okay, you, Jack Perry, are going to take on this guy right here for a qualifying tournament match, which ended up being Dustin Rhodes. For some ungodly reason, I don't understand why. AEW, they're so fucking weird, bro, when it comes to the blood shit. They're so fucking weird. And why did Goldust have to blade in this match? What the fuck did it even matter as to why Goldust bladed? He bladed in a quarterfinal qualifying match for a fucking ladder match for a mid-card championship belt. He bladed. Why did he blade, bruh? Bruh, even the veterans are starting to get retarded to me nowadays, bruh. Even the veterans are starting to turn retarded. What sense did that fucking make? What did that add to the match? What did they add to the match? It didn't add jack shit to the match. But he did it anyways because he can. AEW's motto, we do it because we can. Is there any reason? No. It's just because we can. And then he ended up beating him, God God almighty. He's like looking at the fucking finishing sequence. It's so fucking cringe. You have Jack Perry setting him up for, is that his finisher? Brian's finisher? Why he's on his knees? I don't even know anymore, bro. I don't even know. With fucking Dustin Rhodes, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna stick my middle finger while I'm bleeding to let you know that I'm a rebel. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel without a cause. You're a rebel with a pussy. He got hit in the face with fucking bazooka bubblegum knee fucking in the face or whatever, and he ended up winning the match. But this is what I want to talk about also, because this is all just stupid as fuck. I mean, this is just fucking dumb. Again, if it lends credence to the main event in regards to Swerve Strickland and fucking Will Ospreay, I'm all good with this. I get it. We got an announcement for Blood and Guts, which, I mean, to be quite frank, is what it is. I don't really care. We'll get there when we get there as far as my anticipation of the match when I see the participants, but I'm already half pissed off because it's the Elite involved inside it, and this fucking storyline has fallen flat on his goddamn face faster than Actually, you know what? Nah. This shit fell quicker than you busting a nut, which is pretty fucking fast. I don't know. What is faster? The Elite Angle failing? The Elite Angle failing? The Undisputed Kingdom failing? Or you in bed? I have my money leaning towards the Elite failing. That's saying a lot because it's you in bed. But like I said, we get to Roosh and he has a match against a jobber that he beats the shit out of. And then out comes MJF and they start fighting, and then they end up going backstage and brawling, and a good little angle. I don't mind that. That was actually pretty good. But just go to commercial break. Why are you? They're like, coming up next week, we're going to have a commercial-free match or a commercial-free whatever, which means they're going to load up the commercials in the second hour, which is good for me when it comes to recording. This should be an easy recording section next week for your boy. But they're going to do the first match between MJF and Roosh, which is more than what you could say for fucking Edge and Aleister Black, am I right? But like I said, I like the angle, but just go to commercial break and then come back and then don't do anything with them. Just keep building it up. You can it's like these people are immune to fucking promos and segments, bro. You don't have to make everything a match to prolong the feud, bro. MJF and Roosh, you got a fucking Forbidden Door around the corner. Do the match there. Why are you so fucking gung-ho and trigger-happy to do the match right now? There's a reason to fucking do it right now. They just started feuding like a week ago, bro. MJF just came back like 2 weeks ago. And 2 weeks ago, he was just ending his stupid-ass feud with Adam Cole. Or at least putting it on pause. You know, someone said it earlier in the comment section. I absolutely agree. Yo, you're way too close to your fucking TV contract stuff right now to be focusing MJF on the stupidity of what's going on right now. And let me not say that. I don't want to say stupidity because I make it sound as if like what he's doing right now isn't warranted, isn't necessary. It's always necessary to build up new talent, right? I understand that. I get that. But with how stale AEW is currently at the moment, and with the television deal coming up, maybe it's best to get MJF involved with Team AEW versus Team AEW, but I guess Team AEW who are in management. It's fucking dumb. I can't stress this enough. Instead, you having him doing this stuff with Roosh. Like there were. I'm gonna put this. If this was the old days, you would have had MJF taking on the Young Bucks and all this shit, and you know that would have probably been the kickoff point with Roosh coming out, interfering and screwing over MJF, and that's how you would kick off the feud with Roosh and MJF, right? Get this out of the way with MJF, building up some potential for some of these shows as far as getting people and garnering attention, and then you hook him in with the match, and then you kind of like put over the new superstar with MJF to go do their own thing. To just bring back MJF and just throw him directly into a feud with Roosh right now, it's dumb. It's fucking dumb. And like I said, you're going to have a match with him next week when you can easily just put a segment in the spot and then just do something with Roosh and MJF at Forbidden Door and get people hyped up for that. And who knows, maybe when coming out of Forbidden Door 2 or 3 weeks later, then you can have another match with them on free television and get more ratings based off of the shit you built up to going into the pay-per-view. It's like these people work backwards when it comes to fucking matches. But it is what it is. It's fucking dumb. All this is fucking dumb. The booking of the show is already pissing me off as is. But I come to expect that when it comes to professional wrestling nowadays. And of course, I come to expect that when it's AEW. But with that being said, we got this stupid ass 6-tag man match coming up soon. And I can't say that I'm feeling like I'm very excited to want to watch it. But unfortunately, I'm reviewing the show. So I have to do something to hype myself up. Am I hyped up yet? feels now. You fucking right. I'm hyped the goddamn fuck up. Let's go. Bro, what the fuck? Even. Yo, for the love of God, I'm not the only person. No, bro, fuck, skibbity! Skibbity, me, Losing my mind, trigger warning, losing my mind. How many fucking matches have to go 15 to 20 minutes? Do you know how much shit you could have gotten over that would have been just as fucking good, just as fucking fun, just as fucking relatable? Now you wonder why half your fucking roster wants to leave the goddamn fucking promotion? Because none of them get TV time because you're so busy putting all your fucking priority and time into shit that doesn't fucking matter. Bro, are you fucking telling me that you have to do this stupid ass 6-man tag match with Orange Cassidy, Kyle fucking Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, the fucking Goku guy who I can't remember his fucking Dragon Ball Z stupid ass name right now, the guy who's dating Sky Blue, and the other guy who I can't even remember their goddamn name, bro. Oh my god, bro. It took 15 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes to get to this finish. You did all of this that no one's gonna remember. You did all of this to get to the fucking finish. That's all that fucking mattered. And no one's gonna remember a fucking thing about this. This is, dude. Bro, how does one unironically watch AEW and sit back and actually enjoy this shit? Bro, it's the same fucking thing. Every fucking episode. It's not fun. This shit isn't fun. How is this fun? Bro, are we watching television or no? We forget that it's a fucking television show sometimes. Man, these matches need purpose to be going this fucking long. They just go out there and they just fucking bump the entire goddamn time, doing the same fucking moves the previous match just fucking did. In some cases, the same fucking spots. And all we care about in the end of the day is the cutscene, okay? If this is a video game, we're just trying to get to the cutscene to give us reason and meaning to want to continue watching what the fuck you're producing. And all you do is just hurt my feelings with your bullshit garbage. Damn it, bro. It's just so fucking dumb. And to the point where I'm not even fucking really I'm not even caring anymore for the angle. And in reality, I want to. I like the beatdown stuff afterwards. I like watching fucking Willow Nightingale getting her ass kicked and building up to the point where you're actually having Stokely Hathaway cut a promo on her behalf. I don't know what the fuck all this nonsense was as far as doing all this. I mean, what, is this supposed to be a hint that eventually Chris Statlander is going to join up with Don Callis' failing ass stable? You could have got the match over with in 5 minutes and still put across the same fucking message, but instead, we go through this fucking bullshit and all it does is just takes away from the main event. It takes away from what the fuck a Ray Fenix and a Will Ospreay is gonna do because you're doing so much in a pointless fucking match like this. It really does. It just takes away from that match right there. Of course, we're not going to, use logic and input that because we have to pretend as if what the fuck we're seeing is brand spanking new for the first time when it's literally just the same shit we see every fucking week on any given episode of professional wrestling. This is dumb, bro. This is dumb. This is all dumb, bro. I hate this. I hate this. I hate Tony Khan's stupid pussy, bro. His pussy is very stupid. I hate him. Let's see. What the fuck is this bald head jobber talking about? Bro, take your bald head ass in the house, bro. This man, yo, so next week, guys, guess what? We have an eliminator match. An eliminator. Eliminate me, daddy. Eliminate my asshole. Fucking Christ. Yo, we got a tag team match with fucking Nick Jackson and Matthew Jackson, or the Young Cucks, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and a number one contenders match that they're calling an eliminator. The same thing with Okada. They call them seconds because we're marks. Fuck! Alright, fuck. Continue on with the show. I'm triggered as fuck. Just fuck. Continue on with the show. Give me something good. Just give me something good. I'm getting triggered already. Give me something good. It took me a minute, and it's now starting to dawn on me. Yo, when Sasha comes out and she does her little fucking 304 stripper routine, and she starts to put her fingers down her face, and then she runs it down her body, and she swings her hips around with what little booty she has left while she's removing the remaining black that she has left. I understand where she got that dance routine for. At the very least, it clearly is what influenced it, right? You guys remember that stupid fucking song back in the days? The whole little chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side? I heard that song playing not too long ago when I was driving earlier today, right? And then I see the dance, and it just dawned on me. Did she completely rip off that fucking dance? Like, I'm pretty sure, obviously, not the entire dance, but you can clearly see when she moves her stupid ass fucking hips left and right. You can clearly tell that's where she got the fucking dance moves from, right? That's the influence of where she got it from, right? And I will tell you what, judging by Mercedes Moné and judging by how she wrestles and judging by how her appearance and her promos, everything stinks, right? So I can only probably assume and just come to the conclusion that what she has in common with that dance, both dance routines, when it goes let it rain and clear it out, I guarantee you that your stupid vagina is most likely clearing everything out right about now, right? So yeah, let it rain and clear it out with your stupid ass interest. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. You know what I did like, though? You know what I did like? Because while we're having this immigration match right now with Mercedes Moné with some nameless fucking talent that I've never heard of and probably won't hear from ever again, nor do I care to ever hear from them again. Hopefully the cartel gets their hands on them. We said we had this 6-man tag match with Samoa Joe and Hook. And, well, actually, I wouldn't even say that. It was a tag team match, right? With Samoa Joe and Hook and the losers from the fucking Premier stable. Who cares? Why can't we have more matches like this? Why can't we have more matches like Roosh? That's all I asked for. You have Ospreay and you have Fenix in the main event. You have Sasha and this fucking, I don't know, fucking puta right here. Like, what the fuck do we need with all the goddamn stupid matches going so stupid fucking long? Like, you have this match. They get in, they get the fuck out, because all we want to do is establish the characters that coincides with what they're currently doing at the moment. That shit was fun. Seeing how the fucking manager dude went out cold from Shibata holding the camera, and seeing how Joe and Hook are interacting before they do their things against these tactics. That's awesome. That's what I want to see more of. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of Rush and fucking MJF battling backstage. And then you have your fucking special wrestling around the ring main event. And hell, this match right here could have been in the opener or right after the promo at the very least. 2 solid matches that fucking matter. And you have all the other stuff that's surrounded. Not a 6-man, 20-minute clusterfuck of a match that takes away from the fucking main event and gets shit all done because we forgot all about the match even by this fucking point, and I can't even remember for the life of me half the fucking competitors in the goddamn match who are supposed to be getting shit over to promote for your stupid ass Forbidden Door show. It was a good segment with Shibata and Hook and Joe. That's all I want to say. I want to be nice, but I know I'm going to fucking be mean again after this match because that's just who I am, and Mercedes Moné is in my vicinity right now, and I have to fucking talk about this match. I hate women matches in AEW, but it's Mercedes Moné, and because she's a big enough name, I have to reflect off this match, so fucking help me, God. Oh, my God, the Holy Trinity. Save me, save me, save me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Help. Continuing on. Help me out, folks. Oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, all right. Back into the fire I go. All right, so John Moxley's on my TV right now, so that means I get to talk about this really quick. You know, if we had, like I said, bruh, the wrestling on AEW has become stagnant. It's become cliche. It's become boring as shit. It's become something that when it comes on my television, I don't even care to see it anymore because they don't do anything that's out of the ordinary, right? I've ranted about this earlier on. I ranted about that in this video. Same thing can be said about a Sasha Banks and this, I don't fucking name. What's her name? I don't fucking know. Maria, like, Gonzalez, Yanezi. Fuck, I don't fucking know her name. Who cares, bro? She had a match. She won. Who cares, right? But see how I feel about this when I look at something like this? It's just a nonsensical match that people want to say, hey, story, the fun, did you know it's storytelling? It's story. It's not a story. You're a story. Your life is a story. A horrible story with a terrible conclusion. Being a Jamal should have gave. Don't go there, Devontae. Don't go there. Don't go there. You just got the warning straight taken off of your YouTube channel. Don't go there. Don't go there. Look, I love you guys. I love you guys. Even the ones where your moms gave birth out of a smelly vagina. I love you all. I love every last one of you. But your fucking taste when it comes to professional wrestling is ruining my experience when watching professional wrestling. And in reality, I actually hate you. I fucking hate you. I want you to go skip. Devontae. Okay. Nevertheless, though, we continued on and we got this learning tree segment, right? Which, quite frankly, I thought was good. You know what? It was a change of pace. I know most people probably look at this and thought it was trash. I thought it was fun. I liked it. The goofiness and the delusions from Jericho, you know, him talking, and I love the fucking bounty hunter guy, and you know, Jericho makes remarks and he's talking about fucking Iowa's corn and how like you have to farm better because you know your corn at a pH level was like at 6.6 or 6.8, and when he ate it, it felt like a 7, and it just wasn't good. And then the bounty hunter's like, you know, like, respect Chris Jericho and make better corn. I actually got a kick out of that. That made me laugh a little tiny bit. And then they eventually called out Private Party. And as they're calling him out, fucking Wild Bill Hiccup's there, and he's just like dancing to their theme song, and I just fucking laughed again. I thought this was fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. One thing I didn't agree with, though, they could have done this a lot better, because when Jericho called them out, and then like he's telling them, hey, you guys are good, but you lack the fundamentals in your wrestling. You could even, you know, do better. What did he say? Oh, he said you guys suck at even climbing the top rope, something along the lines of that. And he was like, look, I've been wrestling for 33 years and I was trained by Stu Hart. When I say that you suck at climbing the ropes, you suck at climbing the ropes. Let me show you how to do it based off of the late great Owen Hart and how he climbed the top rope. And he was showing them, and I thought this was kind of strange. Because, like, the way Jericho was standing on the ropes, correct me if I'm wrong from the AEW faithful out there, isn't, like, Private Party their finisher, right? That whole little gin and juice shit, right? It's the little Frankensteiner off the turnbuckle into the RKO. That's their finisher, right? That's what I thought they were going to do. But instead, they just knocked Jericho off the ropes. And then, like, you know, Wild Bill Hiccup tried to attack him, and then they threw him out the ring along with the bounty hunter, and then they escaped. I don't know. I looked at the segment, and I was like, I mean, could Jericho not know? Did he not know how to take the move? Or, like, could they not get the height just by jumping in midair and catching him? It just looked like they were in perfect position to just hit their finisher right then and there and just, like, skedaddle out of the ring. Instead, you know, they go through all these hoops and shit. Now, maybe they can't do the move anymore. I mean, if that happens to be the case, then I understand. But, I mean, then they went out of the way to do shooting star presses and fucking sentons, so I don't know. Here, let's see what the Bullet Club Gold is talking about. Bullet Club Gold is talking about. Oh, God, that was cringe. That was fucking cringe. Well, so I will say this. Who gives a shit about any of this? Two things that I will reflect on. Aleister Black is already fighting back with the House of Black after literally having a steel cage match with Edge. That's really cool. You know, that's perfectly fine. No, it's fucking dumb. And it's AEW prototypical booking. Yep. I was thinking to myself, maybe Malachi Black, but, you know, after this match with Edge, probably jumping back into the fray and having singles. Nope. Right back to the goofy nonsense. It is what it is. I expected it to be the case. Can't say I was sitting here thinking to myself that, oh, you know, this is promising for... Nope. It was just a warm body for Edge to feud with and have a random fucking gimmick match with for nothing because, yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't think anything... oh, wait, is there anything else? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Dan Garcia's in the ring. I don't give a shit. I'm going to skip this match. All right, let's go. All right. Okay, so there's a couple things we have to talk about going into this main event and then talking about the main event in itself and the fallout from the main event. Because, I mean, we literally go from bad to what the fuck to why can't we get more of this? In that fucking order. Literally, in that order. So the promotion of Collision, literally, why is Collision still a show anymore? Like, really, who gives a fuck about Collision? Does anyone legitimately give a fuck about Collision? Anyone? You had Deonna Purrazzo and fucking, what's her name again? Thunder Rosa. I love how they're going back and forth in their little stupid ass promo package, and they're like, we're going to finish this. It's like, what do you mean finish it? I didn't even know you started it. What the fuck? But look, like I said, It's Collision, it's Rampage, it's for the AEW strong faithful. It's for the ones who bring the signs to the shows that say, Tony, pick me for you to use as a fleshlight. We get it, bro. I get it. But like I said, we go from fucking horrible to fucking what the fuck with Rey Fenix versus Will Ospreay, right? And first off, the multiple commercials in between just completely kills any momentum the match has at all, period. Whatever you want to take a take on it. Professional wrestling, as far as how it actually does its damn commercial breaks, but in reality, it's not even so much the commercial breaks. It's because they have so long of fucking matches that it really just fucks up the entire momentum. I couldn't get into the match even if I wanted to get into the fucking match because of all the goddamn commercial breaks. What was like 3 commercial breaks before the match even concluded? Nevertheless, though, when they went inside there, I mean, it was exactly what you wanted. You know, it's kind of hard to even get mad at this legitimately because, like, it's Rey Fenix and it's Will Ospreay. It's exactly what you expected it to be, but I kind of wish it was more of a competition. That's the thing that kind of caught me by surprise, was the lack of actual competition. They literally went in there and it was just spots. It was just spots. It kind of reminded me of the, the Vikingo match in Kenny Omega from last year. It was literally the exact same type of match, where it's like, okay, look, you guys are athletic, but can you go out there and like make it look competitive with the athletic offense? Like with Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam. Yeah, they can do all the cool spots. Yeah, they can do all the cool hardcore extreme spots, but still, in the end of the day, it was about winning the match, right? It wasn't about doing goofy ass fake choreographed bullshit spots. Like 90% of this match was just choreographed nonsense. Like, they did the whole Ricochet spot with the, look at us, we're gonna bounce the ropes simultaneously at the same time and then land it and stare at each other. Just stupid shit like that I don't give a fuck about, bruh. It's just choreographed kung fu fighting nonsense, bro. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. I bet fucking Tony Khan's ass is tightening. Good Lord, have fucking mercy, bro. And of course, obviously, Will Ospreay won the match. And this is when we get back into the good portions of professional wrestling. All this shit from the Collision build that no one gives a shit about besides the AEW cum dumpster faithful, or whether we're talking about this stupid ass choreographed garbage ass match, because that's what it was. I at least went into this a little bit more open-minded and said to myself, okay, maybe they'll actually deliver something a little bit more competent. Maybe we might get a match that has some kind of substance behind it, some meaning, some storytelling. Nope, they went inside. It went exactly how you pictured a Rey Fenix and a Will Ospreay match to be. Dragon Ball Z, Kamehameha, Spirit Bomb, choreographed speed punch fighting. It went exactly how you expected it to fucking go. But like I said, we started getting a little bit better. Of course, it had to be at the tail end of the show. Of course, it had to be the last couple of minutes of the show. But easily the best, thing that happened the entire show, I guess you could say. You had Swerve Strickland after. So first off, let me see how the finish actually went, because the finish did play into the after effects of the promo, the somewhat kind of promo. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll get to it though. You had Will Ospreay hit Rey Fenix with the Swerve Stomp. Mind you, Swerve Strickland is in the audience. Why? I don't fucking know. He could sat ringside as far as one of the ring announcers, but whatever. Hits with the Swerve Stomp right in front of that's how I yawn. He hit it right in front of Swerve Strickland, and then he ended up hitting Rey Fenix with the hidden blade, right? Then after the match, you have Swerve Strickland get inside the ring, and he has his title belt, and you have Will Ospreay. He's trying to shake Swerve Strickland's hand, but Swerve's looking at his hand in disgust. He's telling him, mind you, there's no promo. He's going full Roman Reigns. He's like, you think this is a game? You think this is a joke? You're the same immature punk-ass kid that existed 10 years ago. It's like, can I say this also? I love when wrestlers do this shit. Jericho did the same thing with Shawn Michaels back in the days when he's like, you know, like, you were a kid, or I looked up to you. And I said this then, and it's even worse now. It's like, I remember when he used to say Jericho used to look up to Shawn Michaels. Dude, Jericho is like 5 years younger than Shawn Michaels. Realistically, there's a shot that they could have probably went to high school together. Now, granted, Jericho would have probably been a freshman, and Shawn would have been a senior. But there's a strong possibility that if they wanted to, if one of them were retarded and failed or stayed back or something, because Jericho started school late, so if Shawn Michaels, I guess they wouldn't. Shawn would have started school early, right? Whatever. My point being is it's only a 5-year difference. With fucking Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, isn't it like a 3-year difference? I think Ospreay was born like in 93, right? And Swerve, I believe, was born in 1990. And I think he was born at the tail end of 1990, so it might even be 2.5 years, really. My point being is, though, Swerve Strickland, he starts to talk shit to Will Ospreay, and he tells him, you're not taking this seriously. You better take this seriously because this title is life and death. This title is what is going to feed you, feed your kids, whatever. This is my life, and I'm standing in between this and what you can actually attain to be greatness is essentially what he's saying. And then he started to bump belts with him and tell him, you're gonna have to kill me to take this away from me. He didn't say it like that, but essentially that's what he said. And as he's walking away, he turns around and Will Ospreay takes the belt off of his shoulders, because one of the things he said was, you can't carry the weight of this belt. You can't carry the weight of this on your shoulders. And then he took it off him, and then he wore both belts, and he's like, yeah, I feel kind of comfortable carrying both of these belts on my shoulders. And then Swerve this is actually one of the better lines. I like this. When he takes the belt off his shoulder, right? He goes up to him while the show's going off the air, and he whispers in his ear, but we can hear him. He's like, you're lucky you're my friend, because if that was anyone else, they would have been put into a grave. Which I fuck with. That was a hard-ass line from Swerve Strickland. And look, all of this that happened, I liked it. This is good. This is a nice way to go off a show. It's not what I would quite call a cliffhanger, but still a solid way to go off the show with your world champion. I know it's such a fucking insane concept to go off the air with your world champions and put your world champion over, but they actually did this in this match, and I'll commend them for it. Although again, I'm just commending them for the fucking bare minimum, but I digress. It was fine, I guess. I would like to see more heat put on this going into Forbidden Door. But for what they showed us this week, as far as that is considered, this was fine. But overall, this show was garbage. The show sucked absolute baby dick. Oh, you can go without watching this. Honestly, this show gave me a fucking headache. This was garbage. This was a garbage show. As far as the main event is considered with Rey Fenix and Will Ospreay, it depends on your taste. I'm not going to sit here and pretend as if it's the worst match of all time. For me, no, it's not my cup of tea. It was way too choreographed. I don't mind Lucha Libre, but I like Lucha Libre that tells a story. I like Lucha Libre that doesn't look obviously fucking choreographed. Like when Rey and Eddie did it, it looked competent. When Rey and Eddie did it, it looked like the goal of the match was to still win, not do legitimate dance spots. Like these guys, they're doing ballerina routines for fuck's sakes. Come on, what the fuck is this, dude? So, no, not my type of match, not my cup of tea. And just as usual when it comes to professional wrestling, matches going way too fucking long for no fucking reason whatsoever. I didn't even talk about the Toni Storm and the fucking Mariah May stuff, because I thought it was lame also. If you're curious as to why you didn't hear it and why it's not in the timestamps, it's because I'm too lazy, and it's because it doesn't deserve my attention to go out of my way to do such a thing, right? But if you did watch the show, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And honestly, what's the real draw is for tomorrow, because I am very, very curious as to how the ratings is going to play out tomorrow. Is NXT finally going to beat AEW? Is AEW going to finally meet its match when it comes to the NXT? For the people out there saying, yes, yeah, I know, NXT beat AEW back in 2020 and even some stances in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. We're not talking about that. That was 3 years ago. We're talking about right now. They have been on a losing streak for about 3 years, if you want to consider it still competition. I want to see if NXT usurps AEW so it can kind of put into Tony Khan's mind that your product has become absolute dog shit, and hopefully this puts you in a mindset to maybe do better when it comes to your stories and when it comes to your overall fucking product. But that's for tomorrow, and we will get there when we get there. But with that being said, as always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you fine folks later. Deuces and a P-Eyes.